Our 10th and final collaborative intent is coordinating time and space in order to work flexibly and to improve performance. I'm going to start with one business scenario from Best Buy, and then I'll highlight Enginera's application features that support similar business scenarios. So let's take our first example from Best Buy. Best Buy, the world's largest electronics retailer, has encouraged its employees at its corporate headquarters to work whenever and wherever they want. So, in other words, providing them the ultimate flexibility. Because of technology, they could work at their home offices, the library, coffee shops, etc. Best Buy also encouraged flexible hours that accommodated both late nighters and early risers. Because of this flexibility, Best Buy has reported a 41% increase in productivity and a 90% drop in voluntary turnover. So let's talk about some of the application features that Enginera has that allows employees and other users of this platform to work very flexibly. First of all, we're an on-demand hosted solution that's available 24/7. We have a mobile application that's web enabled, so I'll show you some screenshots of that so you could work from your iPhone, for example. And we also have remote administration. We have significant integration capabilities, such as single sign-on and integration with Active Directory and LDAP. We have the capability to integrate with other email platforms and email conversations directly to the platform. And then we also integrate with many different technologies such as SharePoint and social media. And as we mentioned before, we have integration with all of the external, the popular social networking sites and other channels for content such as Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google News, Google, Yahoo, MSN, many different channels that we can integrate and provide content. And also we've got personalization capability. So we have a form of an inbox called My Updates that would highlight any conversations where people have replied, or if you're a member of specific interest groups, then it will indicate any new content that's been added to that interest group or any responses that have taken place. So it allows you to very quickly go out and see, since your last login, what has happened that might be of interest to you. We also have a master profile service, and this is very much an ease of use feature, because instead of having to maintain profiles in several different applications such as within Twitter and Facebook and within this platform, we have the capability of integrating these profiles so that you can maintain that in a single place. And then just some basic flexibility and ease of use features, such as customizing your pages, configuring widgets, creating custom widgets, configuring RSS feeds and different listeners and channels, and modifying your profile. So for example, we have a very similar page layout to iGoogle. So if you've used iGoogle, you know that you can integrate many different widgets. So you could have a translator, your horoscope, the local weather, your email, like a Hotmail account that's integrated. All these things can be configured and moved around so that you can work the best way that you like to work. So let's take a look at some screenshots. First of all, this is our mobile application, so this is an indication of how you could work within your iPhone, for example, and how you can log into the platform, but also you can create conversations, you can respond to conversations, you can submit ideas. We also have the ability to customize or personalize your pages. So if you take a look at this, the screen, it kind of shows how all of this is componentized or modularized, and all of these are considered to be widgets. So I can go out and customize my own pages, and I can move these widgets around, and I can configure them the way that I like and the way that I work best. Also, you can add widgets. So at the very top of this screen, you can see that we have what we call our widget dock. So we have a large number of widgets that are included within our platform, things such as top rated content, or your favorites, most active content, a friend feed. But then also you can integrate third-party widgets and custom widgets. So for example, from iGoogle, there are many widgets that you could integrate onto our platform, and you could leverage those, such as, like I mentioned before, like local weather, or your horoscope, or different games, or a translator. And there's also a Facebook widget so that you can log in directly to Facebook. Many, I mean hundreds of different widgets that Google provides as well. Now, this is an indication of status updates. It's got a very similar feel to Twitter, and the reason that I have this series of 3 is that it's showing how we track the time frame of when these status updates have been made. So, for example, the first status update that I made was that I was conducting a customer demo. And then it shows that once I make that update and I go back and take a look at my status update, that I had made that update just a few moments ago. And then over a specific time frame, it will tell you whether you did that one day ago, several days ago, months ago. So very similar feel to Twitter. And then finally, we have the capability of creating dashboards, and this is an indication of how I'd mentioned we have the ability to pull in custom widgets, and this is an example of pulling in some of the Google widgets. And these are free, so you'll notice that a lot of these have different advertising elements to them. If these weren't free, if we actually paid to integrate these, then we wouldn't have all these advertising elements. But this is an indication of how you could configure your desktop, for example, and you can integrate the news headlines, dictionary capabilities. I've got a loan calculator there, local weather, my horoscope, integration with my Hotmail account. So all of these are ways that you can customize your pages and ensure that you're working the way that you work best.